From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And off we go from SoFi. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over
8G goalie, he's hot.
at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari Hampton. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kappa. Go, hey, go.
Herbert now off the play fake. And that one's complete. Amari Hampton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Brought in by Gadsden. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Let's go. Hey, go Lion. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Gets this one to Gadsden. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
A 7-yard pickup.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam are what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's Hampton on second. And he's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this first and goal.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Gadsden. Complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to SoFi right after this. Herbert from the gun. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
He's got Devontae Smith. The 40. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Play action now for Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
A play fake, now Herbert to throw. McConkey's got it again. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he gets this forward to the 19. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1.
Set, go.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Finds his fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. Will be just yards from a touchdown as they take over inside the 5.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call.
He runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Drops this one off to Hampton. Space past the 35. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10, Herbert. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find it.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
He's got it deep downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then.
And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
It leads to second and 10.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Crowd right. Set.
It's Herbert once more. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just
Damn.
about everybody on that offense, guys. Up front,
They had you
gave
hurt.
the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Set.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lad McConkey.
Yeah.
So that brings up
No bit.
second down.
20-yard line.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Go. Ready.
They'll go to the option on second down. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
It's a gain of 35.
It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Let's go. Ready.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game at 21.
21 apiece. Cameron Dicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, a run with Barkley. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And an Eagle first down.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Complete to Brent Calcaterra. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Chargers' 16-yard line.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Five still to go here. This is second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Back to throw it. Here's the first down, and he's still going. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to its bringing pressure, and it's blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. Now, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Running by Gadsden.
Damn, you're on a lot earlier than I was expecting.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take their options.
Alrighty. Don't you think it's a little bit early to put your children to sleep?
No, I'm not putting them in. Yeah, I'll get your phone. No, I'm just chilling. Give me 1 second. You get your phone.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Into the hands of Gadsden. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Gets him on a quick
There.
hit.
Well, for the time being, I'll hop on some Siege and...
I'll join you after this game. I'm fighting a stranger online. I'm praising the finale of Yakuza. Is it really a final boss if there's 2 of them?
He picks up 5 on that
Technically, then yes.
It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up,
I know.
you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Complete here to Hinton. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Brings up third down and 5.
Throwing now. Into traffic, complete. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
A gain of 3.
Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Let's go.
Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. Oh, it's the screen, pass complete. And he's gonna be stopped at the 17-yard line. Well, that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
First and 10 at the
Here's the throw. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
A gain of 9.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
8-yard line.
Crowd right. Yep.
Setting up to pass. On the move, hit it right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Johnson finds the football complete. And they take it out of bounds. Which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Around the box.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Here we go.
Trying to do it himself. Charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall it out short. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one.
That's all you can really expect from the sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
He has it on the QB sneak. A charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
All I can really say about that one.
The deep Japanese voice just hits differently, in my opinion.
So now staring at a third down. If you're on 1, nice.
Here he goes, one final shot. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And with no time left, they make the connection in the end zone. Touchdown! And now they can win this game. I still can't believe they actually did it, Brock. One final play, and they get the tying touchdown. And now they can win it right here.
Y'all want to joke about the NFL being scripted? Fine, go ahead. Because it's hard to beat this kind of script. Such an
Oh my god, I blocked a field goal. Took 3 minutes to drive down this field, score, touchdown, and won by 1 point.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one.
That was a battle.
The type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make